Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Saturday, April 22nd, and you are here because you like to hear about the other people out there who are asking interesting financial questions. But maybe as you listen to this program, you say, I too have a question, but I'm nervous. If you're nervous, even if you're shy, don't worry. It's so easy. You just go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the contact us button, and you can send us a note. We'll do this as an email and we'll read you the question and you'll get your answer. But you can always come on the show. You can join us live. You can change your name. You can change a few facts. Don't worry. I love when you come on the air with us because it allows us to uncover other things going on in your financial life. And that's always a lot of fun. And it's also helpful in the planning process. So, like when you go to the doctor, or if you had any sort of procedure, that they tend to ask you the same questions 22 times while you're there. It's like, why are they asking me? Why are they asking me? Because you know what they found? People actually answer questions differently the more you ask them. So you can say, is there anything else I should say? No. And then all of a sudden you ask a different question and something comes up. So that's why we love to have you on the air live with us. While you're on the website, sign up for our free weekly newsletter. We are really excited because that comes out every Friday and it's a good warm up for your weekend. And we're getting tons and tons of people who do this and they really like the newsletter content. If you want more content from us, you can subscribe to our new service. It's called Jill on Money Live for $35. Access to quarterly live webinars and more special content. And if you want even more, then you can buy my book, The Great Money Reset, Change Your Work, Change Your Wealth, Change Your Life. I love this book. I don't know why it's not a bestseller right this second. It should be. It's selling well, but I wanted to sell more. It's really great. And you're going to have real actionable items in this book, especially for anyone who's considering any sort of change in their lives. Okay, today we are talking to Mitchell, who's on the line from the Great Pacific Northwest.
Hey, Jill. So I have a little bit of a quandary. So my wife and I are 37 years old, and we're a little behind on our retirement, but we want to pay off our home.
Why do you want to do that?
We really see the benefit of paying off the home on a fast track. And
why?
Peace of mind.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, look, there's an emotional aspect to this. Tell me, how much is the house worth?
House is worth $350 right now.
What is the remaining mortgage balance?
$162.
What's the interest rate on that mortgage?
You're going to hate me. 3.99.
Why would I hate you? You seem like such a nice man.
Cheap money, as you say.
It is cheap. You say you're behind on retirement. What have you got?
So total in all the accounts, $75K.
Well, tell me more. How much do you guys make together?
Together, let's ballpark at $150.
Why do you have only $75,000? What have you been doing?
So from the years of 2016 to 18, we paused retirement for this program that we're on to throw every extra penny we had towards the debt payoff, cars, you name it, loans of some sort, credit cards.
That's a really good reason. So that sounds great to me. So let's go from the sort of the house, and you've got retirement assets. Do you have an emergency reserve fund? Do you have 6 to 12 months of living expenses that's stashed away?
We have between 6 and 9.
Okay. So you've paid off all this debt. The only debt outstanding now is the mortgage, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you work at a big enough organization where there's a retirement plan. There's a 401k. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. Is there a matching component to the 401k?
Yes. So they give me 25 cents on the dollar up to the first 4%.
Okay. How much are you putting into the 401k right now?
I'm doing about 6.5% right now. No, 8.5%.
That's good. Your wife, what is her retirement contribution right now?
So they do 50 cents on the dollar up to the first 6%.
And what's she putting in?
Exactly 6% right now.
Okay, she's doing 6%.
Yep.
So with you putting 8.5% away, she putting 6% away, how's the cash flow right now?
The cash flow, I would say, I guess the ballpark right now. So bring home is approximately $9,000, and with an extra $2,500 to $3,000 a month left over. And that's why we decided to pay off the house with that extra money.
Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of this. I understand why you want to do it, but I do think that there could be some other ideas for you guys. First of all, I think that what I might want to do is Just because I wouldn't mind you beefing up your emergency reserve fund right to that 12 months. Instead of 6 to 9 months, I'd have 12 months in there. Then the next thing, let's talk about this mortgage for a second. I am much more concerned with you taking your free cash flow and putting it into retirement. And, you could say, like, maybe you don't even want to put it in your own 401k or in her 403b, but you guys could both open Roth IRAs. The reality is, it's more important for you to have your assets working for you than to pay down a 4% note. It just is. The math works better. If for some reason, in, 10, 12 years, that mortgage is still outstanding and you've really gotten a big jump on your retirement savings, then you can always choose to pay that down later. Oh, I forgot to ask you one thing. Do you have kids?
2 kids, 2 boys.
Oh, how old?
5 and 9.
What are we going to do about college for them? Are you saving for them?
You know what? That was actually one of the reasons why we're paying off the house. So the idea is pay off the house so we free up that cash flow. And then within the time frame we're going to college, we'll just cash flow college.
I get the emotional payoff of the mortgage. The math just doesn't work. And having access to your money, liquidity, either through retirement or through a 529 plan for the kids, either one, is far more important. And I think what you will find is that when you pay off a mortgage, you just have fewer options in the future. Saving the money always gives you the option to pay it off sooner. In other words, you could say, I've got a ton of money saved. Everything worked out great. I can pop down some money here and you can pay this thing off by the time the kids go to college. You probably could. It's just that I don't think it's the smartest thing because you only have 75 grand saved for retirement. And so without putting more money away, your retirement is essentially being robbed by your emotional desire to pay down the house. I need that money to work for you. And putting it into a house doesn't work for you.
Understood.
You don't like that, I know.
Well, with the idea of, let's say in 5 years, we'll just hyper boost our savings. So
how about this? You're 37 years old, right?
Yes.
How many years left on this mortgage?
Oh, let's see. We're 22 right now.
So it's amazing to me. In 22 years, you will be at retirement and you'll be mortgage free.
Yeah, it will be.
59 and a half. So why are you rushing it? Let your money do the heavy lifting for you. You guys put this money away and you will likely have an opportunity to put it both into your retirement accounts, but also open up Roth IRAs. You've got plenty of cash flow to do it. To me, you have a great ability right now to catch up, but catching up is not going to happen by paying down that mortgage. I think that you are going to be much happier and have many more opportunities if you really get that money into the retirement account. I know you can do it. I know you can. Do me a favor.
Yes.
At least contemplate this with your partner and you can give us a holler back and say, too bad, we're going to pay off the mortgage. I get it. But at least think this through because again, you pay down that mortgage, you don't have that money anymore. It's sitting in your living room. Just think about looking at any, say, 22-year time horizon and look at how much better the return of a balanced portfolio is than 4%. I don't think that you need to do this. Again, you're robbing your retirement to satisfy an emotional desire. If you, like Mitchell, need a little bit of advice, we encourage you to go to our website, JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. And don't forget, if you want a little more of Jill on Money, we also have another podcast, and it's called Money Watch with me, Jill Schlesinger. Thank you so much for listening. Try to do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.